Why do AAA games launch so fast, only to be broken, buggy, and unfinished? The answer is simple: pressure. The pressure to release faster and cheaper games and bigger than the competition. Today we are taking a closer look why AAA games launch so fast yet so broken. In AAA, deadlines matter more than polish. Publishers want quarterly profits, investors want yearly franchises. That's why games like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and FIFA pump out a new release every single year. To them, it does not matter if the game is very good, it just needs to be released and some numbers increase so they can go to their investors and say, whoa, see, we have some progress, because they use somewhat of a false statistic of how are the players are satisfied with these games or not. So they do not really care about is the player satisfied with the product or not. They are just caring about if the game will have some stats like current players in such launch day, or how many downloads or how many sales, rather than customer satisfaction. And that's why their number dropped down, because they neglect some stats just to see some result and show some result for investors. To hit these impossible dates, studios turn to crunch. Developers working 60, 70, even 100 hours a week. Families broken, health destroyed, creativity are absolutely drained, all just to ship something on time. And yet after all of this, we get something so broken it cannot be played, or even if you do, it's just the same shit as every year and you hate it. You don't even know why are you still buying it even. Another reason games rush out: marketing. Once a release date is announced, trailers, ad campaigns, and pre-orders are locked in. Millions are spent hyping the game, and moving the date could cost a fortune. Again, not like indie games, which is a very small team, so they would not matter if they just took way more time or took a step in the timeline of when they will publish their game. In bigger companies, you have a full company, a full employees, middle management, and the higher management, and a lot of people need to be paid each single month if you go and extend the time that you want to publish the game in. So even if the game isn't ready, it launches anyway. Players become unpaid QA testers. And then comes the excuse: we will patch it later. Live service models gives publishers cover to ship early broken builds. They rely on day-on patches, season updates, and expansions to fix the mess. The result, we get an unfinished, not polished game. It's just like playing a vertical slice or a beta, but you pay $60 to $80. Compare that to many indie studios. They often delay until the game feels right. Hollow Knight Silksong took years, 7 years almost. But on release, it smashed records and delivered polished gameplay. Quality, not deadlines, drove the development. And that's why many people are switching from AAA companies' careers, or even playing their video game, to indie or small team type of video games. And that's because they have most of the future and most of the current indie titles or indie studios that are very large currently are what will become the bigger studios in the future, hopefully, which will mean we're getting new systems and stuff for developing video game, new polished pipelines rather than old stupid pipelines that they work on, which I covered in a full video before. So I guess that's how things gonna work in the next few years. The rush to release is destroying trust in AAA. Players don't want an excuse, they want a finished game. Again, we do not hate AAA companies because we like another company or because we just love indie games so much. It's not about that. Of course, anyone wants a very good game like God of War rather than playing some new title that he don't know about. Maybe he's more related to God of War because of nostalgia and stuff like that. People like AAA games. It's just we don't like to get something broken, unfinished, and lack polish. So that's why people are just hating on AAA these days more than often. Again, not all players, only the players that are invested more into video game industry goes in detail and notice how AAA games are declining. Many gamers are just basic gamers that just buy like a PS4, play FIFA or something like that, or play the same video game and gets like flustered from the AAA graphics and stuff like that. So even if optimization sucks, they don't mind even playing in 30 FPS. Unfortunately, that's a very big amount of the gaming industry, but fortunately, most of the influence come from people that are very involved in the gaming industry and actually are either in game development or in marketing of games and stuff like that, or even critiquing that. So the most of control is with these people in what happens in the gaming industry. So again, guys, drop your opinion in the comments. What would your fix be? What do you expect in the next years of the gaming industry will look like? So I try to answer all the comments, so definitely drop one. Thanks for watching, and definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell button. See you in the next episode.